Okay, it's time to come check back on my garden. I mean, I check it every morning, but it's going to be boring for you guys to see every day. So just come back once in a while. My tomatoes, they're doing okay. The basil's struggling a little bit. Got my first bush bean growing. He's pretty excited. Look at that beauty. So exciting. These are my favorite. That is coming from the smallest little thumb-sized starter potato I've ever seen. So it's going to be interesting to see what we dig up. Oh, okay. My Armenian cucumber. Looking a little bit yellow. But check this guy out. So exciting. This is actually my second one. My first one was about half the size and super fat. So I took him and I ate him. He was pretty seedy, but he was still good. So I think this guy I'll harvest. Maybe if we can get him to be the same circumference all the way up, then I'll take him out. But they do look a little yellow. And my green onions. And these cucumber, they're doing pretty good on my string. All I did, piece of fishing line from tree to tree, and then I just raise it up as he grows. I'm not getting any flowers yet on this guy, which is a little bit frustrating. But it's a learning. This one is like my experimental garden. I didn't plant these at the right time. It was what, midsummer, maybe late summer, a few weeks ago anyway. But it's still super hot here. Like today, it's going to get up to 91 degrees. So I don't have a huge expectation to harvest a lot. I just mainly want to check on my soil, see what does grow, see where the sun hits, stuff like that. These little beans, I forget, man. Forget what they're called, but they're such pretty little flowers. Oh, what do we have here? My first bean. It's my first bean. I got my first bean, you guys. Oh my gosh. Are there any more hiding anywhere? Oh my goodness. That is really exciting. Look at that. I don't think it looks like, I don't know. It's pretty exciting though. But I do think since everything looks like it is struggling a tiny little bit. Oh, here's some more cucumbers. These Armenian cucumbers really are hardy. So that's all I do is as they get taller, I just wrap them once around. And it just grows nice and tall. Wow, that sunlight's pretty right now, huh? Look at all that green. The lettuce is short, but it's growing. Lemon basil, oh, my favorite smell. Rub that on your fingers. Oh, actually, that doesn't smell like lemon basil. It smells like licorice. Maybe I planted something else there. I don't know. And all my carrots. We got purple carrots and orange ones. It's about the extent of which I know the products. But what I am going to do, I found some 10-10-10. So I think I put it in my old mini marshmallow shaker. Move some stuff around. I did give these guys a water once this morning. The same thing to my tomatoes. No, I'm not doing this because I know it's the right thing to do. I'm doing it because it's what I have. And my garden, for now, is meant as a healing project and a learning project. So I don't keep a huge expectation. Because for me, the important thing is to keep coming out and keep trying. This is my makeshift deer guard. Bought them at the dollar store. Right as I say it, it breaks. But anyway. Bend that down so I can get to it. So for me, sorry, this is not recording well, but for me, like I said, it's less about harvesting and more about focusing on the important things in life, focusing on my successes, and it gives me something to look forward to every day. I know sometimes humans can be pretty disappointing, but my garden is always here, and every time I put effort into it, I usually see some positive result, and that is rewarding. I love it because it just looks like they're growing up into the sky. I think at one point I'm going to chop and drop these because they're, maybe I'll do that later today. Now maybe, hopefully I'll get some more beans. I could probably read a book about each one of these things, the beans, the lettuce, whatever, but I need to get my hands dirty and I like to see progress. Even if I fail at something, at least I went through the motions and I actually learned. But then my reading comprehension isn't great, so that might be why. So, leave it at that. I guess what we could do is look for. So, in my last video, I talked about recycling the fertilizer. I wonder if you can see the difference between the wet stuff with what I think is nutrients and the wet stuff that's lighter. It's not, right? It's just plain old water that's soaked through. So I come back up here and I'll sprinkle it back in. And then we take a step back. It's a pretty good looking garden if you ask me. Okay, that's it until next time.